I made it! Oh, goodness. I hope there's not too many sounds going on. I am literally sitting right by the shore. Yeah, so I came down to Brighton because this is essentially my happy place in a way. You ever been somewhere you've never been before, and as soon as you step off the train and you step onto the streets, you just feel like you belong? It's not so much that you maybe want to live there, although it would be nice, but you come back. I've only been here, I don't know, maybe 5 times, but every time I come down, I always really, really love it. So I thought I'd come down here to talk about what I've been up to, what I've been going through. So maybe some of you can think, I've been going through similar things, and I felt quite alone. And honestly, you're not alone, because life's a bit shit sometimes, isn't it? If you don't know who I am, my name is Sam Carson, and I've been dealing with some pretty bad anxiety. About a year ago now, I lost my grandma and my dog. I kind of felt alright about it. I know that sounds kind of heartless. I'm not normally one to feel sad. Well, I thought that was the case. I used to be like, yeah, I'm always so happy. Whenever something's wrong, I even said this to someone. Whenever something was wrong, I would just figure out how to fix it. Then I would fix it and everything would be okay. It was very naive of me, frankly. I soon learned that not everything can just be fixed with the wag of a magic wand, no matter how much you want them to. And then suddenly I started to get really, really... Oh, okay. I've had anxiety for a long time, but I kind of just brushed it off. But I started to feel really extra anxious about things. And all of my worries felt very real, is the best way I can describe it. Like, normally you can just brush it off and go, oh, it's not real though. But there was this period of time when I don't know, it felt like an impending sense of doom in a way. Looking back, none of it was real, obviously, but yeah. And then I was pretty quick to act on it. I spoke about it to my mum, and then I just kind of got on with my day, got on with my life for a bit, but it kept happening. I'd get really anxious about things, and eventually it got to the point where I had to see a doctor. Let's just put it that way, right? They prescribed me antidepressants. I had a feeling they would do that, and I'm not going to name names, but I've got a few friends who also have them prescribed. So I was kind of okay with the idea, which is why I went to the doctor, because I knew that the doctor would give me some, and I was afraid, but they reassured me. And then I looked I looked at the what do you call it? The manual with all the symptoms, and basically I felt this switch flip in my brain, like There is no way in hell I am putting these in my body. Let me just make this clear. If you need them, take them. Like, they're there for a reason, but for me, no. Okay. So I didn't take them, and I think that was the best decision I ever made, because I knew I could get through this all on my own. And it wasn't like an overnight thing. Of course, I'd still get moments, and to this day I still get moments. I sometimes think I didn't spend enough time with my grandma. Because I didn't, really. Even in the months leading up to the inevitable, I always knew that I should have done, and to this day I still don't know why I didn't go and spend more time with her when I knew I should have. But that is something I think about sometimes. I did spend the last remaining weeks with my dog. Like, I don't think my parents know about this, but I used to, every night I'd go and sit with her for like 20 minutes. Just sit next to her and I'd just go sit next to her bed, and then and it happened, and then she wasn't in her bed anymore, and I still went and sat where the bed was. And that was that. But let's stop talking about all the sad stuff, because I try not to be a sad person. I try and be good and happy. So let's make it a positive, because that's the true message I want this video, this film, whatever you want to call it, to be about, is seeing the good in things and yourself. Despite everything that I've just told you about, my life's going pretty good. I published my very first proper EP. I performed on stage twice. I started playing video games again. Whoa! And by that I mean, for a lot of that period of time, I didn't really want to go online and play games or anything. I just wanted to wallow in bed. But I started doing that again, hanging out with my friends, doing stuff that I like to do, and that helped a lot. But most importantly, I built up the courage to do this. Isn't that crazy? Because, believe me, a year ago I would not have wanted to talk about any of this. I would have just wanted to keep to myself and, yeah, I don't know, just rot. But it's going good. And I exercised my free will to come all the way out here to talk about it. Very soon, I'm going to go check into the hotel. And then I'm going to do some exploring. And I'd like to take you with me, because it's a beautiful city and it makes me very happy every time I come here. There's a part of town I've never been to before, all the way down there. It's called Brighton Marina. And I thought we'd go on a nice little bike ride and go have a look. to the end of that stone thing so I can look out onto the ocean. Out of everywhere I've been in Brighton, this ain't one of them. Quite exciting. I don't know how they got through. Maybe they just climbed over, but I'm too honest. I guess I won't be going over there today. It's probably for the best. But still. I've never seen it from over here before, but it's really beautiful. I've just been walking and walking for ages, and I've stumbled across this really beautiful part of the city. This is part of the marina, I think. It's a little bit further out, and it's just crazy. But anyway, what's next for me in 2026 and beyond? The short answer, I don't know. Honestly, I'm doing better than I have done in a long, long time. And I've learnt lots about myself, and it's been a lot. But now I'm just dealing with petty struggles like my car breaking down every 6 weeks, or I don't know, stuff like that. And with graduation around the corner, I have no idea, to be honest. I do want to continue doing things I love, because I feel like I pushed a lot of that aside for a while, and I want to get back into it. All the things like making music or making videos. The point is, I'm very proud of myself and how far I've come in the last 12 months. So I think I'm just going to spend the rest of the evening just chilling on the beach. The beach is so much quieter over here. There's a few people, so it's not exactly barren, but it is a significantly different vibe to the city centre. I think it's crazy that this is just normal for some people. All the people who live around here, this is just another Thursday for them. It's very cool. Is it any good?